Hi everyone, happy new year. It's my first sit down video of the year. So happy new year to you. How is the year going so far? If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope you're going to stick with me throughout the new year and the years to come. If you are a new subscriber, my name is Linda Tina and I am a Ugandan living in Italy, Milan. I make a cocktail of videos, so feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. So in today's video, seeing as we are at the beginning of the year, I thought that we could talk about how to make ourselves better in 2021. But if I'm to be honest, the things I'm going to mention are things you can do any time of the year. It doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year. But I'm one of those people who make New Year resolutions, and I'm also one of those people who believes that a new year, a new month, a new week, a new day, a new hour is always an opportunity to start something different, to start something new, to start afresh, to restart basically. And so I always use the new year as a good starting point to meet some goals or to refresh my life or to just press that restart button. So if you think you'd be interested in something like this, please stay with me and let's dive into the video. So the first thing I'm going to mention on how you can make your life better in 2021 is by checking your mental health. I mention it first because at the moment it's the most important thing for everyone, I believe. And this is mostly personal to me because 2020 tested my mental health on a whole different level. I knew that mental health is important and more light should be thrown on it, but I didn't even understand the intensity of it until last year. So guys, I want to tell you that before you even start making those goals, planning anything, if your mental health is not in check, you are wasting your time because you need this in order for you to be able to go through any other goals and activities. How do you check on your mental health? Checking on your mental health doesn't mean that you have to wait to, I don't know, go cuckoos or to be depressed or to be anxious or to have any other disorder for you to say, oops, now I need to check on my mental health. Checking on your mental health is actually more important before you get to that point where you now need lots of help. Maybe you need external help from like a therapist or something like that. So what's important is first to always keep yourself in an environment that is good for your mental sanity. And I mean the people you surround yourself with, the relationships you involve yourself in, the work environment. Try to keep the environment you surround yourself with healthy for you. Then also, if you are at a point where you feel like your mental health is at stake, seek help. Talk to someone, talk to a friend, talk to a professional, but seek help. Do not sit there and think, no, I'll be fine, which you will be fine. And many times we are able to get ourselves out of it, but sometimes you're not. And sometimes a little help could give you more ways and more different ways in which you can get yourself better. So check on your mental health. It's very important. Make it a life goal, make it this year's goal. Now, after you have put your mental health in check, you need to put your physical health in check. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about eating well, moving your body. I know many of us will say, I'm not into workouts, I don't like counting calories, I don't want to be very conscious about the things I eat, it's no way of living. I've been that girl, and I still kind of am. But you can do little things. Make 2021 the year where you do little steps towards making yourself physically better. You see, when we are younger, especially the younger audience, you feel like, oh, I'll take care of my health when I get better, or I'll take care of my health when, I have something serious to worry about. But right now I'm fine, I'm doing well. But I'm not even talking about just weight problems. I'm just talking about normal things like how we eat. Do we move enough? Do we exercise? Do we check our bodies annually to see if we are okay? Because some things are not going to show on the outside, but on the inside you're rotting. So go for those medical checkups, move your body. This year I have made it a goal to walk. I started last year because it was kind of good for me to be on my own and just let my mind be free. And then came the physical part that honestly I wasn't even looking at first. And now I'm really walking, and the more I walk, the more I feel energized. So you can do small walks. If you've been taking the stairs to go up to your apartment, if you've been using the elevator to go up to your apartment, take the stairs this year. Decide to take the stairs. Eat healthier. Cut out some sugars. Cut out some unhealthy foods that really do nothing for your body. I know it can be hard. I am a foodie. I like all the bad foods, you know. It's what makes me happy. But then think about where you want to be physically in the next 20 years, in the next 30 years, in the next 40, 50 years. If you know you have life, you want to be in a better physical state, and it starts now. So take care of your physical health. Relationships. Now those are difficult, and I'm not just talking about the romantic relationships. I mean relationships in general, with your family, with your friends, with the neighbor, with the work colleagues. How you manage your relationships is very important. Make 2021 the year where, one, you nurture your relationships. Be that person who reaches out first sometimes. Be that person who checks on your friends, on your family. So nurture your relationships, because no relationship grows in terms of trust and the bond that you make with people out of nowhere. Relationships need to be nurtured. All types of relationships, by the way. You may think that, oh, that's my sister, so she knows I care about her. Yeah, she knows you care about her, but how long do you wait before you check on her? You don't know, maybe she's going through something, or maybe she's been through things that you had no idea about, but she had no way of telling you. So check on your people. One. Two, be careful about the people you bring into your life. So now I'm talking about new relationships. This can include romantic relationships, but even the friends we make. I am one of those people who likes to meet new people. I easily bring people into my life because I just love people, but also I believe that everyone has something they can add to you. So you can never have enough people around you. I feel like that. Not everyone agrees, but even as I bring people into my life, I am very careful about who I bring into my life. You need to be able to filter how close you're letting people come into your life and who you're letting into your life. So be mindful about the people that you bring into your life. If you're not sure about this person and your gut is telling you maybe you don't want to be very close to that person, keep them at a distance. And speaking of distance, there's some people who are better to love from afar. And I mean, even people close to you, even family. There are people who are toxic, but you care about them. So you love them, but you know that they're not good for you. You can put them out of your life, not necessarily blocking them everywhere and not talking to them. There are people who need that. But just love them from afar, you know. Just as long as you know that they're okay. There are people who you don't really need to be so involved in your life because they are toxic and they're taking away from you and giving you nothing. Now, I'm not one of those people who says that you should cut off people who don't bring anything to your life, because sometimes you are the one bringing something to someone's life. But if you're not bringing anything to my life, could you not at least take away my peace and my sanity? So be mindful of people like that. Check your relationships. Relationships is a very broad topic, which I think we can talk about more in a different video. If you guys have some questions or ideas of things we can talk about that intensely in another video. Finances. Everybody needs money, so let's not even pretend about that. There are people who will tell you, I don't care about the money. Yes, we care about the money. So make 2021 be the year where you elevate that. It could be getting a new job. It could be starting a business. It could be finding different streams of income. You already have some streams of income, but you want to have different ways in which you make money, because you can never have enough money. Also, you can never rely fully on 9-to-5 job, maybe a traditional job. So you may want to find different sources of income, or it could be just saving. You know, you can make 2021 the year where you reach some goals when it comes to saving some money. I know I want to do that. I have not been very good at saving because I was just kind of living my best life. but this year I think it's very important that I make some savings, and I think we can be on that journey together. Let's make new savings. Let's try to find different ways of making money. I know we're living in a very unpredictable season, but trust me, even in this unpredictable season, there's so many ideas you can come up with to make money. And also you can just be better at your job, because that's where your income is coming from. So maybe you can be aiming for a promotion. Guys, it doesn't matter. Not everyone is meant to be an entrepreneur, by the way, because there's now this new thing where if you're not an entrepreneur, or if you're not starting a business, you're not doing something big. If you are doing your traditional job, be good at that job so that you either get a promotion or get a salary increase or feel satisfaction from that job. But yeah, let's make this year a year where we see some financial changes in our lives. I manifest that. This one is the last one because, to be honest, I'm not very optimistic about it, but travel. I have travel on my 2021 list because, one, I still have vouchers from last year that I couldn't use because obviously, we couldn't travel. And then I want to do a solo trip this year. I want to travel on my own for the first time. I have never traveled on my own, like solely on my own, no meeting people where I'm going. But I thought this year would be also a good year for us to navigate the areas where we live. So when I talk about travel, I don't really mean going on trains and planes. It could be just within your area where you're restricted, depending on how the situation goes. Get to know your town, get to know your village, get to explore. So 2021 can also be the year where you actually travel, not necessarily abroad, not necessarily to an exotic land. I would like to do that. I am planning on doing that. But if that's not possible, I could also just explore my town, get to know some different unknown and touristic spots. So put that on your 2021 list because it is on my list. And those, my happy people, are the ideas I have for making my 2021 better. I would really love to know what your ideas are for the year, what you're planning to do to make your year better. Obviously, we are living in uncertain times. So if some of these things don't happen, don't be so hard on yourself. I always start off the year with New Year resolutions, but I get through halfway the year sometimes and haven't even touched any of them. But like I mentioned earlier, a new month, a new week, a new hour, a new day is always an opportunity to restart, to get yourself better. So don't be hard on yourself if some of these things don't happen. That's fine, but always work at getting yourself better. If you stuck around till the end, thank you so much and see you in my next one. Bye-bye.